Yeah, it's like half my friend group these days are internet friends, got to keep
Yeah.
up with them, see what they're up to.
Yeah,
It's a
totally.
wild world.
Yeah. I know, but
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I don't think we wouldn't have any of the community that we have without social
Mhm.
media and the internet. I mean, that's how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When, me and my sister were playing the original Sims, she had one Sim that had a glitch, and he just got, like, a sponge stuck in his hand forever, and that's how I feel sometimes, like, I just had like, it's a glitch, and I just have my phone constantly stuck in my hand. Even if I'm just,
Uh,
like, walking to one room or the other and not even looking at it, it's just,
It's
I
just
love
gotta be
there.
that.
there.
It's there. Oh my gosh, side note, we have to have a Sims talk later. I don't wanna take up time now, but Jasmine, we have to talk about
Yep.
Sims.
Oh,
Factory,
I'm always
factory.
down. I push that special interest on, anyone who will listen, so
It's so rare to find a fellow adult who also plays Sims, much less a witchy adult who plays Sims, so it's, like, very gratifying anytime I meet someone. I was just complaining to Emily, like, I think it was the last episode, that the Spellcaster expansion pack doesn't even have a hat, a witch hat.
Guys,
I
I love
know.
you so much. Maybe
I'm
we
sorry,
should
we
do the
gotta
intro.
move on, we gotta move on. Let's just
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
in. You wanna just do our
The
intro,
Sims
Em?
episode is about to
Yeah.
begin.
I know, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a whole thing, I'm
We can
sorry, I'm
talk
sorry.
about The Sims as soon as we get to the other side of the intro. I don't care.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Witchcast!
Witchcast.
'Cause it's Witchcast.
I'm Emily,
I'm Kate.
and we are your co-hosts of the Witchcast podcast.
That's right. We're your witchy, growing, learning, ever evolving novice witches who are, just trying to explore and figure things out that are weird and strange and woo woo.
Yeah, just
We're just doing
feeling
it.
feeling out our witchy world. I was gonna say feeling our witchy oats, and then I was like, I feel like that's not right.
Sowing our witchy oats.
Sowing our witchy oats? I don't know, man. Anyway, we've got a guest today. You know
Yes.
her. You love her. It's Jasmine Wolfe of Saturn. Jasmine, welcome
Oh,
back.
yes. Jasmine
Hello,
Wolfe.
hello.
I,
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
numerologist, astrologist, witch extraordinaire, like just incredible, incredible person all around.
Oh,
We're so
that's
happy
so
to have you
sweet.
back. It's been so long. Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel
Um,
like we do like an episode with you every few months, but the reality is it's like once every 2 years.
yeah.
It's
It's been years.
It's
like
true. It's true. A lot's changed in between the last one. I think the last one I was on was pre-pandemic,
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah, I think,
like
and it
right
was back
before.
with the other, the
Mhm.
Power of Three ladies back
Yeah,
when yeah. So that's
yeah.
like, it's been a while.
It has.
Yes,
So
but
much
it's so
has
good
changed.
to have you. Well, we're here
Yeah.
to talk about it all. For those listening, we'll be touching on numerology, Jasmine's vibes of the week, vibes of the summer, life path
Astrology
numbers,
stuff. Yeah.
entrepreneurship as a witch. We're going to cover a lot of stuff, so
Whatever you want. Or maybe
don't
just
hit
The
that
Sims
dial.
for like the
Maybe just The Sims.
I could do it.
I
I
mean,
could do it.
honestly,
I have
that
so
would
much
be
to say.
really great for just Jasmine and I and nobody else, but I would love it.
Just imagine, maybe there's one other person out there.
Did we do an
How
offshoot
delighted
podcast
would they be?
just about The Sims? Oh my god, I have so many thoughts about it. Okay, we can't. I can't dwell
Yeah,
on it.
not
It's
not
gonna become the whole
so
thing.
Jasmine, you're working on a book.
Oh yes,
Yes,
tell
Tell
I
us
us about
about
am.
that. What's
it.
going on?
I'm working on a numerology book. I've been wanting to put one out for so long, but the thing with books is like sometimes you have an idea in your head and it just kind of has to like sit there and gestate for a long time before it's ready
Hmm.
to come to life. And so now is the right time. Yeah, it's on numerology. I just finished like the first part of it, which just goes really in depth into all the numbers. And it's been really fun and really exciting to spend like a lot of time thinking about each number and the energy of that number instead of just thinking about like, this is what it means if it's your life path number, or this is what it means if it's your personal year number. Just like, no, these numbers exist as this like cosmic, energetic thing all on their own. And yeah, it's magical. It's cool.
I love that. That's
That's
really cool.
awesome.
How
So where are
exciting.
you in the process right now? Like, I mean, as much as you're willing to divulge, like, how has that been going for you? Any challenges you've been facing or things that have been working? Because I'm envious. Like, I have a million book ideas that have been sitting for years gathering dust, and having that motivation is so difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I started putting out articles on my website every week. And so, yeah, I put out a article on life path numbers, and most recently I did destiny numbers, or sorry, soul desire numbers. And they've been really popular and getting a lot of traffic, and people seem interested in it. But I planned this out a little bit in advance. So I've been writing the book for longer and then planned to put out all these numerology articles. I guess it's just like the synthesis and having like these certain checkpoints along the road to writing the book that made it come out a lot easier than it had in the past.
That
That's
rocks.
awesome. That's
Well,
so
I'm
cool.
excited to see this
And
book whenever it
what's that
comes forth.
website? Yeah, for sure. And what is that website that people can go to read those articles?
It's jasminewolf.xyz.
Jasmine
Nice.
Wolfe. And Wolf
Love it.
has an E at the end
It
for
does
Yes.
indeed. So does Jasmine. All of my
fearless.
names have
Yeah, the
an
whole.
E at the end.
Oh, how interesting. We're gonna put
JasmineWolf.xyz.
.xyz. We'll put all the links, of course, of everything we talk about in our Instagram and on our website. I was just scrolling back to see we did a numerology episode with you. So for those of you who are like, numerology, what's that? Go back and listen. That was back in season 2, episode 207. Isn't that crazy? It was so
Yeah,
long
that was
ago.
like a long time ago.
2019, before the world changed.
Wow,
Mm.
was it only 2019? It feels like 800 years ago. Is that wrong to say?
Yeah.
No, it feels
I
like
was like, was
800
that
years
before
ago.
Trump was elected? I don't think we weren't doing this podcast
We weren't born
before
yet,
Trump.
I think.
We weren't born yet.
No, I think this pandemic has also changed everyone's like perception of time. Like the last 2.5 years feel super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like a whole decade,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell us about, so you do this weekly post on your Instagram. That's amazing. The vibes of the week. And you're looking at the numerology of each day and what that kind of signifies. Can you talk a little bit about when did that start and that process? And how's it going for this week?
Yeah, I was thinking about it recently. Well, yesterday when I was writing them up, or I guess 2 days ago. Once again,
What is time?
time, it doesn't exist.
Who's to say?
And I was like, I've been doing these vibes for a long time, and it's still consistently my most popular post every week. Like people eat them up, and I'm happy to do them. But I think I must have started in 2018, so I think I've been doing them for about 4 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
yeah.
work to post every week and do a whole week's trajectory. I'm like, yeah, that's just a lot.
Well,
I'm impressed.
it took a long time back in 2018 when I was doing it, even 2019. But now I've got it like streamlined, and I've been writing out these vibes so much, over the past couple years that like it
Now you
comes
know
out
the
of me
vibes
pretty
of the week
easily.
naturally.
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, it's going to be a 21/3 day. Well, here you go. Boop, boop, boop. That's what it's going to look like. I mean, there's a bit of intuition that comes with it as well, because of course I know what the numbers mean in a more like cerebral kind of way. But then I just, I sit there and I go, okay, what does it mean? And just let intuition speak as well.
Nice. I love that.
Nice.
It's a great way too to like when you're starting the week to just do a quick check-in on your Insta and be like, what should I like be mindful of and what should I be aware of? Do you have any crazy stories of like something that, you kind of predicted or like that manifested in a way you weren't expecting? I'm just curious if anything comes to mind.
For myself personally, there's like there's so much numerology in my life. Just shocker, I'm a numerologist, so it's everywhere. So the vibes that I post are global day numbers. So they're like more of an overarching theme for all of us as a collective. But we also have personal day numbers, and so I write those in my calendar and my planner, and I also write the daily vibes for my business. So there's always like so many different things to keep track of. I'd say for me, nothing is particularly coming to mind. I'm always very mindful of a 36/9 day though. And so because those are just days where everything's like really heavy and really hard. And if you push yourself too much, like you might get a little bit of a head cold, or maybe that injury that's healing maybe flares up a little bit because your body's like, hey, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
So there have been times when like I didn't pay attention to the day number and then been like, oh man, today's rough, like I can't do this. And I look and I'm like, oh shit, well, yeah.
Classic 36.9.
36.9.
Classic, my dude.
Classic 36.9. That's so funny. Yeah, we were talking earlier about like how a lot of people just complaining about this week in general, how it's just felt really long. Anything numerology that
Yeah,
has
what are the vibes of this week right now? I know it's on your Instagram, but while we're here.
Yeah, there's a lot of like self-exploration in the next couple days, like testing your boundaries and learning what you want and what you need. It's like very personal from Wednesday to Saturday. And there was also a lot of closing energy on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday was a 22 global day, and that's the number of the master builder. And so it's about building and creating something in your life that not only supports and uplifts you, but is big enough to uplift and support and help other people as well. Whenever we're seeing like repeating numbers, which people, spiritual people fucking love repeating numbers, in numerology, it's always connected to, taking care of yourself, but in a way that can benefit your community as well. So when we're coming in contact with those numbers, a lot of times we're pushed towards certain life lessons. Sometimes it can be a little challenging to experience it. So the Jupiter Neptune conjunction was also on the 12th, and so that's a lot of like dissolving and expanding. So it felt to me like closing one door and opening another door that you like didn't even know you were like supposed to open. So that compounded with just like the trials and tribulations of a 22 day. It was hard. It was hard, but the rest of the days are looking pretty good. They're
okay.
looking pretty nice, but definitely Monday and Tuesday were just like very big feelings, doors closing, doors opening, planets doing all sorts of things. So like it's Wednesday and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the exact same way. But overall, like, yeah, that's good to know. I mean, what are some other ways that you use numerology in your, I mean, God, numerology you said is throughout your whole entire life. What are some private ways that you like to use it that you are comfortable sharing, of course, that you don't like post on your social, I mean?
Right. Well, you can create or you can work with a how do I want to put this? Basically anything that has like a certain start date can utilize the system of personal year numbers as well as personal months and personal days. So, the day you get married, that gives a certain energy to the marriage. It gives it a life path number, and then it can also tell you about each year and what those years like, what the big themes of those years might be. So I do it for my relationship as well. Um, Actually, we're in a 36/9 year.
Oh no.
36.9.
Yeah, it's
Heavy,
hard.
dude.
But it's not you, it's the numbers.
It's the numbers. No, it's always a gentle invitation. Things like numerology and astrology, it's just energy, and energy exists on a spectrum, and it's about noticing it and deciding how you work with it. Sometimes it feels like things are happening to you, for sure, but we always have free will. We always have choice.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
good
like-
thing to remember.
Yeah, engaging with whatever's going on in the world is like, yeah, it's not like, oh no, there's, like the numbers say a piano's gonna fall on your head today. It's like, if you want to go with this flow, maybe go that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And like with 36/9, it's like, hey, you can do whatever you want, but also like maybe practice some boundaries. Say no, rest, chill the fuck out also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so listening to that can be really helpful for you, because if you try to work against it too much, then yeah, it might feel like things are happening to you. But I find that if you it's like all this stuff is an invitation, and you get to decide if you RSVP yes or no. So I find that RSVPing yes can be a lot more helpful and your life moves with more flow and a little bit more ease and a little bit more grace. It's still challenging because that's life, but it kind of helps to clear up some of the fog of being a human.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
the way you put that.
I always feel like it's always helpful, whether it's to me, whether it's numerology or astrology or whatever, if I see a little sign that's just like, hey, maybe don't push it today, like the 36-9 thing is like, that's so helpful because it's like, it's so hard to know a lot of the time whether you're like teetering on the edge of like victory or like something really bad. Like, are you pushing yourself too hard or is it like, and just even if it's just that little moment of checking in to be like, am I pushing myself too hard? Am I going to sprain my ankle? Like,
Right.
versus like, is this enough? Like, is it, not too much for me? I feel like that's always a helpful assessment to make, even if it's just
Yeah.
like a little prompt to make that assessment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a good little guidebook for life. Life
Yeah.
can be confusing. All this stuff is supposed to make it easier. Sometimes though it doesn't. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in all of it that we're like, must check this, must do that. And it's like, okay, maybe just live your life, just live it.
Yeah.
You can come back to the numerology or astrology if you need to. But don't let it overwhelm you.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
tools, really,
They're
and
tools.
and they're tools to help broaden your awareness. Like tarot, like astrology, all of it, I think is just, there's no harm in checking in. Like Emma was saying, in the way you so eloquently put it, Jasmine. It's an invitation, and you can still live your life and be completely ignorant of it all, and that's fine too. It's just
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing wrong, I think, ever being like, do I feel this way? Does this apply to me today?
Yeah,
Right.
totally. And flip side
Right.
is like, if it's like every single day you're checking your horoscope and you're like changing what you do day to day because of it, maybe like, maybe take a little break, maybe take a little nap, maybe touch some grass, like
Yeah,
get out there and see how you
exactly.
feel.
Exactly.
Although anytime anyone, numerology, astrology, tarot, tells me to rest, I am so happy to do that. That is my favorite thing. You want me to do nothing
Right, yeah.
today? Okay, that's fine. I'm totally gonna do it.
Oh,
Oh,
I got
man.
that.
I know how to do that. Thank you. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm a Capricorn, so I do not innately know how to do that, but I have learned and I'm very good at it now.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely been. I have like the weirdest, laziest side. I don't know. I should go through my entire chart and see where it comes from, because there is a big part of me that just relishes in doing. I don't know, relishes, maybe languishes in doing nothing and seeing no one. Whereas I feel like all my triad is pretty active. So I don't know. The pandemic didn't help it either.
Yeah. Well,
No, definitely.
also global pandemic will tend to make you want to stay inside too. Like, couldn't wear too much.
Yeah, just slight effects of the pandemic.
Yeah, just a
I
little.
mean, it's one of the better effects of the pandemic, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
We can all
Yeah,
learn to
totally.
rest more.
Yes, agreed.
Important.
Although sometimes I think I rest too much. You know what? I'm not going to go there. It's probably depression. Okay, so anyway.
I love to make jokes that my job is to lie in bed and rot. So I feel you.
Ooh, I love that. Oh,
A lot of times I'm playing The Sims, I will admit.
oh my gosh, that is so like you're speaking my language. I feel like
Yeah.
that's such a glamorous way to put it. I'm gonna go lie in my bed and rot.
Feels very like Victorian, I don't know. Not much to do, so I'm just gonna go lie in bed and rot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
I'm gonna
doing more
need a fainting couch.
meditations, and I feel like that gives me an excuse to lie in bed a lot more. I'm like, "Oh, I'm meditating." Then I fall asleep. But
There's also just like
Um,
nothing better than lying down. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a sign of just bodies getting older, but like when I lay down, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is where I'm meant to be.
if I could be
Yeah.
horizontal all the time, like I would be so happy. Like eating, like everything. Like I'm the most comfortable laying down. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been getting a really bad heartburn lately, and so like lying down has been not ruined, but like
Uh,
lightly less good. And I'm feeling very jealous in this moment, as you described, being horizontal and not wanting to
Sorry.
die. but also I do love bed. Like the getting older thing, like the way it supports my hips to be on a good mattress is just like it's very pleasurable to just like have my hips, I guess, not hurt. I'm not aware of it during the day as much, but then I get in bed and I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's good."
What is with
That's
our
that
hips
good, good.
hurting? That is such a thing. I laid I was getting access bars work with our friend Emily Grote, and I was laying on this like massage table type thing, so it was a harder surface. And I was really into it, having a great time, like just zoning out while she was doing this work on my head and whatever. But like my hips started to hurt the way that
Mm,
they were not supported at all, and I was like, "Stay in this." But yeah, my hips just ache now, like all the time. I don't know what
Mm,
it is.
yeah.
mm.
Getting older.
Aging, baby. It's
Eh,
such a ride. I'm super bendy and flexible, and so I'm always sitting with my legs in really weird positions. And now I found that I'll be sitting comfortably for quite a while, and then I like get up to go to the bathroom or something, and I have to go like so slowly because my hips are like, oh man,
Yeah.
why were you
Like
doing
I
that?
Yeah, you gotta, like, stretch the joints out a little more,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
I
that's what
still sit
you
in fun positions, but now my body hates it when it's just like gets stuck.
yeah, getting uncurled is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jasmine, you're very flexible, you do a lot of, like, yoga and stuff too, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I went to college for dance, so I'm a dancer first and foremost, but I've been doing yoga probably for like 10 years. So yeah, a lot of flexibility here, which like has a lot of pros, but there are also some cons. Like there's a level of flexibility that's like not great for the body, which I don't think I'm like quite at. There are certain parts of my body where I'm there. Like my shoulders move way too much. And so like I often wake up in the morning, I'm like, what were you doing over there? I gotta put you back.
Just, like, across the bed and behind
A
you.
rogue
Yeah.
Yeah.
shoulder.
Just throwing it off the bed, gotta pick it back up, pop it in.
Yeah, I'm, like, very not flexible at all, I've always had a really hard time with it, so, yeah, I'm jealous, I need to work on that more, it's always just been an issue, especially in my hips. Um,
Mm.
Emily, are you flexible?
I am not really. I'm not like I'm very average, except for my hips are very inflexible. My everything else is normal, and then like when you sit on the floor with your legs out and then you lean forward? For
Mhm.
some reason that even when I took dance like 3 times a week or 4 times a week with like at school and stuff, I never got further than like what an average person can do when they sit down and lean forward. It was always just like it starts like this and then which is I'm kind of like I guess this is an audio medium. So it starts I'm back and I'm reaching forward and just touching nothing and then eventually I can kind of like get to the floor and look forward and that's it. It's like that's as good as it gets. But
Yeah,
everything else pretty
same. Totally the same. I can like, me sitting like this is basically as far as I can get. Just sitting upright.
Hips are such interesting joints because like it's this like very deep ball and socket joint. So like some people have like a lot of space in there, some people have less space, some of them are tilted certain ways. So like especially when it comes to the hips, like people are all over the board. Like you, Emily, being like, I'm, pretty good flexibility in most places, but my hips are like, yeah, no, we're literally just not built for that. So
Yeah,
good
they're
luck.
just like, "We're good back here. It's fine."
You guys go ahead.
Yeah.
It's so unfair. I wish I was more flexible. I yeah. Also, my legs fall asleep constantly because of it. Like, no matter what kind of position
Mm.
I'm in, they're just like they fall asleep
Mm.
super quickly. I should probably go to the doctor. Sorry, this isn't about me. This is about Jasmine. Just just been in nonstop meetings all day, so now I'm just like all my thoughts are coming back. I wanted to go back to the life path and personal numbers that you talked about.
Yeah.
Um, what?
What's the deal with life
What
path
is
numbers?
What is what is that?
so our life path number is calculated from our birth date. So you add in all the numbers of your birth date, and usually you get like a double digit number. You want to add those numbers together until you get one single digit number. And that is your life path number. And everything in numerology is very aptly named. So you can kind of like guess what the life path number is about. It is your path in this lifetime. It's kind of like who you always have been, who you always will be, and who you're going to become. Because, like I said, everything works on a spectrum. So, for instance, mine is life path 4, and so that has to do with stability and foundations, and yeah, just leading like a very solid kind of life. But of course, when I was younger, it was like the opposite of that. Um, and been working to find that kind of stability in my life. And as I grow older, there's going to be different areas of my life that require the stability that is so important to me. And that's really what it comes down to, is that your life path number shows something that is very important to you. And so whether you are, working with it in a positive way, like I am now, or if it's something that you really want, but you're not doing anything for, like I was in the past, or, when I was younger, I did my best, of course, but I just didn't know how to handle my emotions at all, how to, talk about things. And that's something you learn throughout your life, but it's always been an overarching theme. Um, something that is always going to be pertinent and important to me.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
awesome. And so
Yeah.
you said
Interesting.
that your life path number also, you said also your people have personal month numbers, personal days, and then the year itself, like the year we're in, 2022, has its own path number as well, or has its own number, numerology meaning, and then how it relates to you and your life path number, there's meanings as well. Can you talk a little bit about that relationship, and then how does that math
How
work
do they
out?
all fit
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. Yeah. I know it always seems like overwhelming to try and describe numerology things, but like I also promise it's just like the most basic and simple addition. Just about like comprehending what you're doing. But your life path, we just talked about life path number. Your personal year number is also calculated from your birthday. So not your birth date. You do it from your most recent birthday. So I'm born on January 10th. And so I've already had a birthday this year. So my new personal year number, I added 1 plus 10 plus 6, because 2022 is a 6 year. So once again, just as a side note, uh, this is a global year number. So this is like an overarching theme for the collective this year. Anyone who works with the calendar, that notes this year is 2022. So that's an overall theme for everyone. That's the global theme. So you put that number into your birthday, birth month, and that's going to tell you about the personal year that you're in. And this is actually probably my favorite part of numerology. It's just so interesting to do this calculation and then look back and find when this 9-year cycle of your life began. So I'm in a 17/8 year. So I'm almost at the end of this 9-year cycle. Next year I'll be in a next year I'll be in an 18/9 personal year. And then by my birthday in 2024, I start a 1 personal year. So it goes linearly from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you start at 1 again. And so these 9-year phases of your life have a certain like seed that's planted in year 1, and then your relationships, your connection to everything in your life is facilitated and looked at in year 2. Year 3 is about growth and expanding beyond what is like safe and comfortable. And then year 4 is about rooting down into the things that are important to you. Like you just grew so much in year 3. So now in year 4, you kind of want to like bring things in. And then year 5 is when you experience some sort of change. It's halfway through. There's a change. Things are shaken up in your life. And then year 6 is really about taking care of yourself and other people and your life. Year 7 is it can be intense. My year 7, my most recent one in 2021, was so intense, but it really just opens up your mind to just like the really big questions that you have about life in general, but also specifically your life. And then in 8 year, you start seeing things like really come up to the surface. It's thought of as like the success year. So things you've been working on for the past 7 years are starting to really like fully form. And then a year 9 year is, the culmination, the wrapping up, the ending of those things. And part of that is releasing things that don't need to continue with you into your year 1. And part of that is, really relishing in all the wisdom that you've gained in the past 9 years and sharing that with other people. And then boom, you're back into 1 year and you do it all over again.
Sowing seeds all over again, baby.
It's like
Sowing your witchy
reincarnation. I
oats.
love it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I think I started like really looking into witchcraft in my one personal year. So it's
Wow.
pretty cute to
And
look
here
back
you
on.
are.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I understand most of that. Can we just go back real quick? How do
Mhm.
you just you had your birthday already this year, and so you added your numbers 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus the 2022 number we know is 6. So
Mhm.
that's makes you an
An
8.
Yeah.
And so that's how you know that you're in your 8 year. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
I was just trying to think of the math. My
Mhm.
birthday's 11/25. It hasn't come up yet this year, so I'm technically still in
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah. So to
Okay.
look yours up, you do 11 plus 25, which is my dad's birthday, by the way, plus
Oh,
5 for the 2021 year.
Mm.
And
okay.
so that'll be your personal year until your next birthday.
Got it. Okay, cool. I understand now.
It's 41/5. That's the year you're in. I
Okay.
just completed it in my head.
Nice. You're math whiz. There was a moment when you were talking where I was like that meme of like all the equations in front of my in front of me, and I was like, I don't what? It's like focus, Kate, focus.
Wait, so 41/5. So
Yeah.
that's 11 plus 25 plus 5.
Yeah.
Is it?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Got it.
Would it's wait, I need to do math now. Would it still would now do you oh my gosh. 11 plus 25 is 36
Plus
plus
5
is
is
41, which is
41.
what you said.
Yeah.
But then you also do 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5, right? Don't you also in numerology add the numbers linearly or no, never?
Yeah. Yeah. That's called, there's 3 different methods. You can
We
add
talked about this
across.
3 years ago. Sorry.
It's okay.
I
It's
know.
been a
I feel like we're
while.
definitely making you repeat stuff from whenever we started this, but
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's
We're
fair.
goldfish.
So, yeah. So there's 3 methods. You can add across, which is, yeah, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5, which probably equals like 14. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to do that in my head right now, but it'll still equal to 5 because we're just doing addition. So we're never going to get like a different number, different base number. So you don't have to worry. Each of the methods work. And
Yes.
then there's
Okay.
adding down, which is where you look at those numbers each as 3 separate numbers. So you take 11 and then you'd make that 2 because you add it together. And then 25, you make that 7, and then you'd add in 5. So that would be 14. And then you add 1 plus 4 equals 5. But my method, I like double digits and I like working with a double digit. So I just add 11 into 25 into 5 to get 41/5. But no matter which way you turn it, you're still in a 5 year.
Wow, numbers are amazing. I just did all of that math real quick on my phone calculator, and it all like it. I'm sorry, I like skipped math. Like I haven't taken a math class in 17 years, so I'm just like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I like it. And then, of course, like the rest of your numerology chart comes from your name, and each of the letters in your name, each of the letters in the alphabet is aligned to a different number. So with the English alphabet, it's really easy because you just go through starting with 1 as A is 1, and you just count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all the way through. So yeah, like the first 3 letters of my name, JAS, each of them is just 1. Each of them is a
Oh
value of 1.
wow, that's so funny.
M is 4, I is 9, N is 5, and E is 5. Anyway, you can
And
look
do
up
you
charts
use your
online.
do you use your full like legal name, like middle name as well when you do numerology with names, or do you need nicknames or?
Yeah. When we're looking into things like the soul desire number and the cultivated personality number, we want to use the full legal name. Now, of course, not everybody actually uses their full legal name. You know, it's not how they introduce themselves. It's not how they're known at work. So, like for those people, don't use what's on your birth certificate if that's not who you are. But like, I am Jasmine Wolfe, so you know, I use the whole thing for that. But yeah, you want to use whole names. And then, of course, if you have like a nickname that you go by pretty consistently, you'd want to look at that one too and just see like, what's the vibe of that? What kind of energy is that nickname giving me? Which is also a really fun tool. Like people will come to me and be like, I'm choosing a new name, or deciding what I want to name my kid or what I want to name my business. Can we talk about the numerology of it and the different vibes from the different options I have, which is
Oh.
another really cool aspect.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love the
I was
idea of calling you for like baby names or like business names, like Jasmine. Are the
I know,
vibes
I should have
good?
called you for my wedding date. I did not even think about
Yeah,
that.
I've done wedding dates. I've also done like baby due dates. Like a general like
Yeah.
time span. Like the kid's gonna be born around this time. Tell me what it's gonna look like, which is always fun. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
ask,
so
so
cool.
can people hire you for your numerology for some, like, obviously this goes so much deeper. We're barely scratching the surface right now. If someone wanted to get a numerology reading of any sort, can they hire you?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
You can go to my website, jasminewolf.xyz.
With 2 E's.
With all the
You
ease
can
you can imagine.
just throw in as many E's as possible and you're
Yeah,
probably
just
there.
keep going. Put an E and then pop another one in there.
Amazing. That's so
I feel like
cool.
we're gonna completely misdirect people to finding your website.
Yeah,
I have
just
faith that they'll be able to figure it out.
they'll
You guys,
figure it out.
your listeners are
They're
smart. They'll be
smart.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be on our Instagram. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
If it's meant
In
to be.
terms of the vibes of, say, the next little bit, anything we should know that's coming vibe wise for the
Yeah.
summer or for the next month or whatever that you see coming down the
Mm,
pike?
yeah. Yeah. Well, right now we're in April, which is a 10/1 month, which is generally like pretty lucky and good and fun. Like 10 is a cute, fun number. It has a lot of beginner's luck. That's like its specialty. So if anyone out there is listening to this in April of 2022, feel free to just jump in and try something. Like you're going to land on your feet. You'll be fine. But next month will be an 11 month because of that. So May will be an
Mm.
11 month. And so I've already talked about, master numbers and how they can, they sometimes gently guide us towards lessons. Sometimes it doesn't feel as gentle, but maybe that's because we're really pushing against that lesson. But 11 is the number of the master, or no, 11 is the number of the inspirational leader or teacher. So I think of it as like a wisdom number, and wisdom only comes from life experience. Like you have to live your life and fully be in it and make a mistake and then spend some time reflecting upon it and really understanding everything about that, your feelings about that, what went wrong, what went right. And that's how we gain wisdom. I love thinking of 11 as a number that helps us get to like our crone phase of life. Like you gotta dig into the 11s. So with the right perspective, May is going to be lovely. Trying to remember, the sun will be conjunct Uranus at some point. Well, I have it written down on the 5th of May. So, yeah, I mean, sun conjunct Uranus, that can make us feel like making big changes. It happens once a year, but still, it's only once a year. So, it's pretty radical. And it's in Taurus. So, changes can be like tough to make. And a lot of times they have to do with how we're handling money, what we're holding on to that maybe we shouldn't be holding on to anymore, what we're building in this lifetime. So, yeah, expect the beginning of May to kind of shake you up a little bit, especially because the sun will then also be conjunct the North Node, which tells us about our current path in this life. And, it's that like arrow forward. So, yeah, there's a lot of like destiny in May. I like
Big
it.
moves.
Mm.
Big
Mm-hmm.
moves.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm
Let's
producing a
all quit our
giant comedy
jobs.
festival that week. That's so great. That's so good to hear.
It's auspicious. It'll
Yeah.
change your life,
Yeah.
maybe. Or you'll
Mm.
get one step closer to having a little cottage with a big garden where you warn people off of things with your waggly
Ah,
finger and
that's the
you shake
dream.
rosemary at stuff and
Yeah. Yeah. Getting close to that every day, honestly.
Ugh. It's
Every day I'm working towards it, baby.
I mean, honestly, the remote working thing, I think really helps get us closer to that because before the pandemic, it was a pipe dream of like maybe after 70, I can afford to do that.
I'll live in a forest and be a hedge witch, but now we're
Yes.
bumping up the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as
I'm
I have
working on it for
internet.
June. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that's the life. That's
That's the
what I
mhm.
want.
dream.
That's the dream. That's a dream. We're also in a pretty sweet spot right now, astrologically, because everything is direct. But starting at the end of this month, it's just like the first domino that falls. We're getting into retrograde season again, my friends. Yeah, it's
Gird your
No.
starting with Pluto. Pluto
Oh
stations
no.
retrograde on like the 29th, I think. I don't
Of
know. I have
April or the
yes,
May?
April 29th.
Ah, shit.
I know you're just the messenger, but I just got like really mad at you for some reason. Like, damn it, Jasmine.
As a Scorpio, I prefer Pluto never to be in retrograde.
uh, Pluto retrograde, I don't usually mind. They're, everyone's different. So there's some that are going to hit harder than others. Mercury retrograde's not too far behind either. And honestly, Mercury is definitely one of those planets that like either you feel it completely or you're like, meh, it's not so bad. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Until then you spill water on your laptop and you're like, Mercury.
Yeah.
It is, let's just like, pour one out for Mercury for always being that scapegoat for us.
Pour one out on our laptops for Mercury.
Everyone grab a cup, say goodbye.
Oh, I know we're running a little short on time. Before we do a tarot reading, anything else that you've been working on or like that's been up with you that you want to update our listeners on? I know you do so much.
I do, yeah. I just feel the need to do everything all the time.
It's great.
Um,
That's very inspiring.
so I've actually recently closed my classes. I'll be opening up like some of my courses that I've had in the past for brief periods of time before I close them all indefinitely. But I'm focusing more so on writing and mentorships. So I've been doing mentorships for like the better part of I don't know, 3 years? I actually don't remember now. No, 2 years. I think it started in fall of 2020, offering mentorships, in all sorts of things. So the next one that's coming up is, Not So Basic Witch, and that's a mentorship where I guide everyone through, working magically with the moon. So setting intentions on the new moon, doing spells on the first quarter moon, doing releasing and harvesting on the full moon and practicing gratitude on the last quarter moon and like how to do that, how to do that when I take the training breaks away and you have to go do it by yourself. So it's like it's a very immersive course and I get to meet with everyone for 30 minutes every week, one-on-one and talk about like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
so how's it going? What's going on in your life? How are we going to do this spell? I love it. The last time I did it, like two people changed their jobs. One changed their career completely. It was, and it was so fun. Two of them stuck with me because shortly after I opened up the Astro Portal, which is my astrology one-on-one mentorship, and I was like, I think maybe I'll just open two spots. And then two of the people who were still not doing Not So Basic Witch, like we weren't even done, were like, yeah, I'd like to sign up. I was like, okay. It's always so fun. It's always so fun. So I
Yeah.
opened up another spot so I could have three people, but it's always so great when I'm done with one mentorship and I'm opening up the next one and someone's like, yeah, sign me up for that one too. Especially because
I
then
would
What a
they're
like
my
to
testament.
keep
friends.
it rolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It speaks to just how much value they get from working with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
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 It makes me feel good. Plus, I, then I have attachments and I'm like, okay, yes, I would like to continue seeing you every week. Now you are my friend.
Yeah.
Internet
So
friends.
you
Yes,
said right
internet
now,
friends.
internet friends. You said right now, I think you said they're closed, right? There's nothing actively open, but more will be opening up soon. So people should
Yeah,
follow
yeah. I
you.
was planning on starting it, opening up Not So Basic Witch right after eclipse season, but I think I'm gonna have to push it back one moon phase because I'm actually going to New York and Pennsylvania and Ohio for a week and a
Hey.
half. around that
Nice.
time. So
Oh, what
yeah.
an excellent coast to be on.
I was
Hmm.
gonna say, if you're in New York City, hit us up. I'm
It'll
sure
be
you
my
have plans,
first
but
time.
oh
I've
my
never been.
gosh. Oh
Oh,
my
well,
gosh.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You
Well,
probably have like family or visiting or something, but if you don't and you want to hang out, we can show you around.
we'll be happy to play tour guide for a
Yeah.
little bit of your
Oh,
time.
amazing.
Oh,
I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
it would be our pleasure. Okay,
Oh
so we
my
have
god.
6 minutes left, so I think we should draw a
Yeah.
card
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
just looked at the
Yeah.
clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a card, Jasmine, that or deck that you'd like to pull from?
Yeah.
I
Give
mean, I
me
know
one
you have
moment.
many.
We're sorry, spring it on you.
No, thank you for time management. Obviously we love talking to Jasmine. We could do it forever.
It's true. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. We were just saying how much we love you.
Oh, thank you. Uh,
We would keep you forever, except that we know you have to be somewhere in 6 minutes.
You're a busy lady. You're
I mean, I have to be right here, so like we're also
Yeah,
fine. I
yeah.
just have to close out of this and open something else up.
Different virtual space.
internet friends,
Yeah.
internet friends.
Internet friends.
So what deck is this that we're working with today?
This is the Wandering Star Tarot deck. So there's this band that I love. Most people know at least one of their songs because Secret was the opening song to Pretty Little Liars. But
Oh.
I've been a fan of them for a long time. They're very spooky, witchy women. And so, like a year or two ago, one of them said that she was designing a tarot deck. And so I bought it and I love it. This is the personal deck that I use just for myself and you guys
I
now.
love. Yay.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
Honored.
All right.
Are we
Let us
ready?
know when you feel, whenever.
I've got mine. I just got to flip it. I got the Nine of Swords reversed.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Thanks for
Hey.
that.
Cool.
Mm.
So Jasmine,
Seems
what are
like as
your
good a time
thoughts
as any
on
to
this
remind
card?
everyone that we've been going through. Oh, sorry. I think my thing is delayed. Just keep talking. Ignore me.
No, but I heard the end of that, and you're right. Yep, you're completely right.
Yeah, I feel like it's speaking to a certain avoidance of thoughts. Um, like just pushing away certain thoughts because you don't want to then have to feel the feelings that those thoughts create. Um, yeah, just there's a certain block that you're putting up. And honestly, maybe it's okay because the Knife of Swords kind of sucks. If it was the Ten of Swords, I'd say you have to feel it. You got to open yourself up to doing it. But I feel like with the Nine of Swords, maybe this is a form of protection. And you don't have to think every single thought that pops into your head. Sometimes they're not really who you are. So if you needed that advice today, anyone, there it is for you. It's okay to block off certain thoughts, at least for a period of time.
Yeah, I love that. We've been going through the tarot suit, one suit at a time, and we
Mhm.
just covered the swords, which is like our least favorite suit.
It's
We shouldn't have,
everyone's least favorite
yeah,
suit.
we
They don't
shouldn't
give you a
have,
whole lot to love.
right. It's a little, harsh at points, but
Yeah.
I also think, sometimes reversed Nine of Swords can mean maybe you are coming out of a period. Maybe a period is ending of
Mm.
that's been a bit
Yeah.
tormented, of
Yeah.
nightmares and anxieties. But yeah, I think it's fine. I'm working right now a lot. I'm doing a psychic development class with Emily Grow, our other friend, and one of the things she always says is like, is it yours? Are the things you're feeling or the things you're thinking, are they even yours? Are you picking up on something else or someone else? Like, and I
Mhm.
think that's just always an interesting, because you're right. Like, you don't need to own every thought that comes into your mind. A lot of times those thoughts don't serve us. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, sometimes they come from other people, other places, other things. There's a lot of thoughts we think that are just like programmed into us because of the society we live in, you know?
Yeah.
Not all of
Yeah.
them need to be fully embodied and experienced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that. Well, so how how can we already mentioned a few things, but let's just go through them again. How can people reach you? How can people follow you? How can people pay you for your goods and services?
Yeah, so my Instagram and my TikTok are both satin.saturn. That's a great place to find me, especially if you've been confused through this episode about how to spell my name
We've
in
been
my
very
website.
clear. We've been very clear.
Yeah, there's links. There's links for my articles, as well as booking a tarot reading, booking astrology reading, numerology reading. You can find all of that on the website. And that's pretty much, like the best way to keep up with me. But of course, I'm on TikTok and Instagram most days, so you can find me there. You can say what's up.
Nice.
I love
Awesome.
that.
Yes, I follow you on TikTok. I love it. I need to go catch up on some of your videos. The For You page algorithm is strange sometimes. Anyway, and you can follow us at Witchcast Podcast on Instagram as well. Like I said, we'll link all of Jasmine's contact info on our Instagram, as well as our website, witchcastpodcast.com. Shoot us an email at witchcastpodcast@gmail. And if you like this, leave a little
Leave a
review.
little review. Why
Give
not?
us a little rating. It helps other people find us.
What
And
else are you doing? You got a minute.
yeah,
Just, ignore Twitter 1 minute longer and leave us a little review.
it feeds our souls.
Could be cool.
Yes.
Could be cool.
And do you want to say our catchphrase with us? Do you remember? It's been a while.
Hex yeah.
Oh, right. I was gonna say, as soon as you guys say it, I'll remember it. But being on the spot, I was like, I don't remember. I was almost
I know.
tempted to join you in the beginning too.
You
I was like,
that
is
would
that
have been
appropriate?
fun.
Am I supposed to? I don't know.
You're welcome to join us any way you want. But until next time,
Hex yeah.
'Cause it's Witchcast.